Welcome to this second video in our series of option screen explanations for the FireFly POS system. The first option we're going to talk about today is the paid in and out. To do a paid out, you start out by entering an estimated amount. You can assign to an individual person, specify where it's being withdrawn from, which particular drawer, and what the account is for. If you'd like to type in a description, you can do so. Now you can save that paid out. This receipt will give you indication that Josh has received $25. When Josh returns from the store with his items, you can enter the actual amount and return the change to the drawer. If you want to skip the two-step process, just be sure to enter the actual amount right off the bat. A paid in is a little bit simpler. Just enter the amount, what type of tender it was, and what the account was for, where you put the money, and why you received it. Again, you'll receive a receipt. You'll notice that your store summary does include paid in and out information right here and down below further. There's also a detailed report of this information. There is some configuration under Tax Tender Cash where you can specify the paid in and out accounts. One interesting feature you'll note on paid outs is this option to report on payroll. This is useful, for example, if a driver gets an advance for gas money that you pay him that you'll want to deduct from his paycheck. It'll show these paid outs on their payroll report. Okay, let's talk about reprints. This is a handy option that gives you the chance to reprint any paid ins or paid outs from any time on a prior day. Great if you've lost your receipt. It also works for gift certificates and account pay information. The register drop is a handy feature that allows you to drop cash out of a register. Let's just select the register that I'm on. You have to do it from the register that you're actually on. And you can enter an amount of cash to drop. Let's say $100. We need to select where we're putting the money. We'll put it in the safe. Hit cash and complete the drop. You can also see a drop report, which will show you any prior drops that have happened today. That drop money will now be transferred to the safe and not part of your register close. The print setting is an interesting feature. This allows you to switch to a different setting if you set up multiple printer settings for different days of the week. For example, perhaps on the weekends you have additional printers and additional make lines in your kitchen. This allows you to switch between the different printer settings, in this case from weekday to weekend. You can change all of your stations or just this station. We talk more about printer settings in our video on printer configuration. One more option I want to cover is the waste feature. This is useful for inventory tracking. So for example, if you make a large pizza for someone, but you drop it on the floor and have to remake it, just go to Options, Waste. This will deduct those items from inventory, but not count against your sales, so you can remake the pizza and keep your inventory counts accurate. That's all the time we have in this video for options. Please see our first options video or the individual videos that address the rest of these specific features.